sometimes a break is needed. And I'm not really talking about the artist in this sense, I'm talking about myself. So the last time we talked was like 3 weeks ago, and I am deeply sorry for the people that actually watch these, because I should have at least said something in between that I was going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus just to get things straight, and some scheduling things are going on with my job right now, but you guys don't care about that. The last time we were here, we talked about the recent Frander EP, at least in the teaser for this episode. And coming into this episode now, I've had the pleasure of listening to this thing probably 10 or 15 times, and it's a really, really good listen, front to back. I really think you guys should try and listen to it if you want something that is different and still has that cadence to the underground that the mainstream people talk about, and it also has a lot of elements from the underground that I constantly speak on this channel. Now, I've only heard Frander a couple times this year outside of this project. He was on Skipping the Queue on the Soap album, and he was also on a couple songs on Slim Reaper's album. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But as this project starts, it has the title track, and this production was handled by Slenderman, and I really enjoyed it, but it's not just the production, it's the content of the song that really got me, because the title itself shows that it's no new friends, or I don't care for people that are trying to act like they're my friend anymore. This is a statement EP. This is for the people that used to enjoy Frander as a person and then they pretty much just dragged him down. Or the fans that grew to like his music when he was in a very dark place and all they want to hear is that dark stuff. A lot of that fan base resembles at least like Suicide Boys, because a lot of people talk about how Suicide Boys are better in like 2013 or whatever. And honestly, if you don't care about evolution with an artist, then why are you listening to them at all? Why do you want to keep listening to them? Anyway, the second song on this project is called Do Not Disturb, and it's produced by Hot Wheels and Grandmaster Funk. Thank God I got that right, because I said Grandmaster Flash in the last one. That's not who that is. Anyway, the little skit that's at the beginning of this from Naruto, I thought that was hilarious because it leads into Frander's lyrics perfectly. Fuck a bitch, get some money. And that's fine when you have that phrase in a song every once in a while. If you have it in every song, I'm not going to want to hear it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to want to hear it. And just the attitude that Frander has on this song, let alone the entire project, of I don't care anymore. I just want to do me, I want to make music, and that's pretty much it. Now, the third song on here is called Nightmare, which is produced by Frander. I forgot that he actually does production, and his production is spot on. It's really good. So, Frander, if you ever do like a soul production project and put it out there, do that, man. A lot of people that put out stuff like Grief, Ghost and Ghoul, There's a ton of people outside of the Sesh fan base that I can talk about, but whenever you do production, that's a totally different world of artistry, and the fact that you can do it and then find the right words to put with that beat, I always have tons of respect for anybody that can do that. Now, the last project on here is called Fuck School, and it's honestly one of my favorite tracks on here, and it's just the carefree nature of what it was like when Frander was growing up and being in high school. And he just didn't want to fucking be there. And he wasn't with that shit. A lot of people didn't like high school. A lot of people enjoyed high school. It was pretty much a 50-50 split where I was. Growing up and going to a Baltimore City school, there were some people that enjoyed going to school, and then there were people that fucking hated it. So you see that even divide, but some people just realize that going to college is better for them. So I really enjoy the attitude that he had on this track. I enjoy the entire project itself. I highly recommend you guys listen to it. Now, next week, I will be reviewing the recent Grain EP, Anadonia. Until then, enjoy your weekend, stay selfish, and I will be back next Friday. I'm sorry. I will be back next Friday. Peace.